7-Eleven have a new ice cream from Japan. What is it like? What do you even call it? Why are they selling the Crunky variation, not the original? And why aren't they selling its more popular competitor? I have a lot to say about this, so strap in. Let's investigate. First of all, you'd be forgiven for calling this ice cream a Crunky.
Out now, we've got the Crunky.
Russ, I forgive you. That's right, the only English word on the package is the word Crunky. The name of the product itself is actually Manaou, but you wouldn't know that because it's not written anywhere. They have not localized the packaging at all. Indeed, this is the exact same packaging you will find in freezers across Japan.
Manaou, Crunky.
So yes, this ice cream is called the Manaou, and this is the Crunky version of the Manaou. Why is it called Manaou? Because it is based on the Japanese dessert Monaka. Now, a Monaka is a pretty popular Japanese dessert. You may have seen if you've been to Japan. It is basically sweetened red bean paste enveloped in a thin wafer. It's pretty tasty. It's not that sweet. It is a classic wagashi, or a Japanese sweet, and it is usually eaten with tea. Now, this serves as the inspiration for the Manaou, but also for the far more popular Choco Monaka Jumbo.
Choco Monaka Jumbo! Party, party, gumbo!
Now, I say the Choco Monaka Jumbo is more popular than the Manaou. It is, in fact, the most popular ice cream in Japan. They sell one every 0.17 seconds. They are hugely, hugely popular. I've had quite a few myself. They are a very enjoyable snack. So I do wonder why 7-Eleven has gotten the bit less popular Manaou rather than the Choco Monaka Jumbo. It could have something to do with the fact that the Manaou is latte, which also sell the Coolish, which 7-Eleven have started to sell as well. So I don't know, maybe 7-Eleven has some special deal with latte ice cream. Who knows? But anyway, as I said before, this is the Crunky version of the Manaou. So what is Crunky? You may have had it before. It is a very popular chocolate in Japan as well. Its unique selling point is that it contains Rice Krispies, kind of like a birdie beetle, which gives it its signature sort of crunchy sort of aspect. You can get Crunky in a bar, and you can also get Crunky balls. So it is interesting that 7-Eleven are going with the Crunky version of this, the Crunky variation. It's kind of like if Streets were releasing the Golden Gay Time and released the Fruit Loops Golden Gay Time first before the classic Golden Gay Time. But to be fair, I think Australians will find a bit more appeal in the Crunky version of the Manaou than the standard vanilla version. It is a bit more interesting, I think. But long-term thinking, I do wonder how many people will just call this ice cream a Crunky, which is a bit confusing, especially if 7-Eleven decides to release Crunky chocolate bars in the future. Now, one more point. You might be thinking, hang on, Monaka bar sounds very similar to Monaco bar in both pronunciation and formulation. They are both like ice cream sandwiches, essentially. So are they related? Well, I did some research here. Apparently, Peter's Monaco bar is named after the glamorous city of Monaco. Now, why it's not called the Monaco bar instead of Monaco bar is a complete mystery.
Go out and taste your first Monaco bar now. I promise, it won't be your last.
But its resemblance to Monaka seems a coincidence. Anyway, after all of that, I've never actually eaten a Manaou ice cream. My challenges with sensitive teeth have been documented on this channel before, so I'm not a huge ice cream person. If you've been to a Japanese convenience store, you'll notice that there are several desserts available, so I do kind of help myself to the pastries before the ice creams. And also on the occasion that I do get an ice cream from a Japanese convenience store, I do kind of prefer the Gari Gari Kun. Very tasty. Last time I was there, 7-Eleven had a mango ice cream bar that was very good. And as I said, if I'm getting ice cream in a wafer, I'm getting the Morinaga Choco Monaka Jumbo instead of this one. So this will be my first time checking out the Manaou Crunky. Is it any good? Let's check it out.
Hey mate, just that one, thanks.
Have you tried this before?
Have I tried it before?
Yeah.
Not exactly, no. Tried something very similar. Yeah.
Alrighty, so here it is. That's what that looks like. Now, the cool thing is you can break these into segments, share them with friends, or save them for later. Anyway, let's snap that. Now, already this smells pretty good. Now, I like these, this Maxibon slab sort of thing, because, you know, your first sort of bite is not freezing cold. It's like warm. Yum. Very well done. Yum. Yeah, look, you really can't complain about this in terms of product. The wafer is thin and crispy. Vanilla ice cream is sweet. It's not the most luxurious vanilla ice cream, but it does the job. It is very nice. And then, well, this is interesting, the Crunky actually resembles a Crunky. That's what a Crunky sort of looks like. It is thin and segmented. They've done that there as well. Very interesting. I'm trying to separate the ice cream from the Crunky. Yeah. Crispy, Crunky. And the chocolate is a fairly cocoa-forward chocolate. It is not super milky. And look, if you are into portion control, you can quite literally portion this into eighths. So maybe if you're, you know, counting your calories, you could very easily eat half of this, or indeed like 1/8 of this at a time. Yum. While I do like this a lot, I will say I do still prefer the Choco Monaka Jumbo. The chocolate layer in that is actually in the middle. This one is on the bottom of one side, which, yeah, I think having it in the middle is superior. It's a very, very subtle difference, but it does make a difference. I don't know why, but it does make a difference. So yeah, I would say this is a trial for 7-Eleven. Hence, they have not adjusted the packaging at all. All they've done is add this sticker. Let's just peel that off, see if there are any secrets underneath. Not at all. Saku saku umai. That means like crunchy, tasty. Which, you know, it definitely is. The one big difference between getting it in Australia and Japan, though, is the price. This was $5.50 in Australia, which is, you know, fairly standard for ice creams, I suppose. But this is like 180 yen or something in Japan, so much cheaper in Japan. The wafer here is actually very similar to a McDonald's ice cream cone. I would say better, but very similar. So yeah, I would say this is a trial for 7-Eleven. Like I said, they didn't change anything in the packaging at all. Yeah, you know, updating the packaging for Australian audiences would take a lot of capital expenditure, and, you know, it's a bit of a gamble. So why not release it as is for the Australian market, see how it sells, see how Australians take to it, and then maybe in the future we will get a localized package and different variations. There are different variations of this in Japan. You can get a chocolate one, a green tea one. Who knows what the future holds for Japanese ice creams in Australian 7-Elevens. I will say, though, if you are near an Asian grocery store, a big hack that I have is to get ice creams from there. They're always cheaper and often a bit better. So, yeah, I haven't checked, but you could probably already get that or something very similar. Or, I think, the Choco from a Japanese Korean import store already, and probably at a cheaper price. So check that out. Anyway, I will catch you all later. Have a great day. Cheers.
Have you tried this before?
Have I tried it before?
Yeah.
Not exactly, no. Tried something very similar. Yeah.
Is it like a waffle?
Yeah, kind of a like wafer waffle sort of outside and vanilla on the inside. But this is actually the like a variation. Like Crunky is its own sort of chocolate. Normally this thing is just like vanilla in the middle, but yeah, this is like the special version. So it's interesting they're selling the special version before the normal version, but anyway, it's exciting.
We are going Japanese, right? So
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's next. Maybe the pinot. There's these things called pinot, like these small cups of chocolate with vanilla ice cream in them. They're pretty good. But anyway, yeah, cool.
It's a new one, so I didn't try this one.
Yeah, hey, you should check it out. Well, $5.50 is a bit expensive, but
Gotta try, yeah.
yeah.
So for the past 2 days it was raining, bro. That's why I didn't eat.
Fair enough. Yeah, too cold for ice cream. Yeah, it's interesting timing. It's yeah. Oh, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna pay for that, don't I? Whoops.